Well, greetings, good people. My name is Sage Knight, and today we got some plans. Today is going to be a fun day. So, we have our Versatile Framework Part 2. Remember how I said I was going to reset that back up? Basically what we had to do the first batch of Versatile Framework. We set up another factory, and it's been running slowly in the background, so we'll get to that and just take care of that so then I can just rip it up and not worry about it until we have to actually make a versatile frame factory. Last episode, we made our mega motor factory and steel factory, and it's just a thing of beauty. It's chugging along, working great. I'll swing by that in just a little bit, show you guys how everything's working out. I built roads. I kept talking about building roads, and that's not something you want to build on stream, or it's a stream thing, but I don't stream. So it's definitely something that is tedious and takes a long time. And I'll demonstrate a little bit of it because I left a little pinch to still do, so you can see what I had to do to get it all up and going. So I got stuff to make myself a car, and I'm going to just drive around that road and show it all off and show how everything should be working somewhere down the road. We're going to make a very, very basic oil factory. It's not going to be overclocked. It's not going to be even particularly efficient. Honestly, the goal of it is just to get through lots of this. I think I'm going to select this now, but I need to get myself fluid packaging, which needs a lot of plastic. I want to get petroleum power, which needs plastic and rubber. And I really want to get pipeline engineering, but that takes 50 heavy modular frames, and those are a nightmare. So I guess I should go in order, do industrial manufacturing, so I could unlock heavy modular frames and computers. And that would be good. Plus the last two space elevator parts. That would also be good to unlock. So that's definitely on the docket. I think those three unlocks, actually these four unlocks, this one, and this one are going to be also on the docket today. On top of all of that, we are going to be making a second coal power plant. This one should be pumping out a good 6,000 megawatts of power. This one, I'll bring you in periodically, but I'm not going to build it again. We've already had 2 entire episodes dedicated to coal power. You kind of get the gist. It's 6 coal generators per 1 pipe of water, and then 15 coal per generator. So it's not that bad. This one's just going to be big, and so it'll be fun to show off as it's being built periodically and just say, hey, look at this. I chose to do this. I have a neat idea in mind. Not sure if I can pull it off, but it's a neat idea. So, and we're also going to be doing MAM research for masks and sulfur, which, to be honest, I'm going to do now just so I don't forget. So let's do my sulfur. I want to do this, please. Start research. Thank you very much.
Research completed. Experimental power generation research options are now available. These may enhance performance of other fuel sources.
Okay, that's why I saved the hard drive. I didn't realize that I needed a hard drive here, so that's kind of a bummer. I'll find another hard drive. But this one is priority because once I get my power online, I have a nice little area for compacted coal. And once I get the compacted coal going, well, we could go into turbo fuel somewhere down the road. But for now, that's going to be fueling my trucks because I'm going to have a couple truck stations going. And one of them's just going to be strictly hauling fuel to all the other truck stations and keeping that going, which should hopefully get all of my truck network going, and we could build just factories with stuff that we don't have right near it. Wouldn't that be great? So, for instance, I have my, let me pull up my map. I have my black powder factory right here pumping out, I think it's either 20 or 40 black powder a minute. And I need to bring some of that down to the oil. And that would be a really long road or a really long conveyor belt. But since I have trucks now, I could just have that pick up right there, come down here, drop off at a nice location and get my smokeless powder. Wouldn't that be lovely? Things like that I could start expanding upon rather than just having to find the perfect spot. I got really lucky with my steel factory to make motors and technically whatever these are, the SAM fluctuators. I got really lucky with that location. But now I don't have to get so lucky. I already have these factories pumping out tons of parts. Why not just cart the parts over to where I need them? It's a beautiful system. I'm excited to get it up and going. The other thing I wanted to research was gas masks. I just realized I don't have these, and it would be nice to actually have a gas mask. So I'm going to make myself one of those. Maybe a couple filters if I can.
Research completed. Gas mask and filter unlocked. Mycelia fabric is highly absorbent, making it more effective at toxic gas filtration than the standard issue Pioneer helmet. A pleasant pine scent is included. Gas filters require regular replacement for optimal safety.
I do have a hitch in my pick-me-up, though, because I have no more mycelia. So I don't have the 50 fabric or the 2 fabric each for making those. Oh, I'm so sad. All of the sadness. So instead, I will drop this off and say, oh, maybe someday I will get that. Maybe someday. That's fine. I would like one, though. One of the things I would like to get, actually, is this. So I need to get a bit more mycelia and make myself fabric. And then I could take this recipe and take the extract from oil processing, which I think is polymer resin, and just make myself lots of fabric. And then gas masks are no longer a problem. That'll be great. But I did want to go a little bit further. Oh, I put it away. In the sulfur tree, let's go ahead and unlock the compacted coal, just so we don't have to worry about it for later. Motor, goodbye. Sad.
Compacted coal unlocked. It is physically smaller and more powerful, but its carbon footprint remains enormous. This fuel upgrade can be used in coal-powered generators and vehicles.
Okay. It's dangerous for the environment, but it works really well. But check it out. Like, look at it from this area. I didn't have supports for the longest time, and I finally was smart, and I built a blueprint for it. But man, oh man. This was the result of hours and hours and hours of just place blocks, place blocks, place blocks. Go gather materials, place blocks, place blocks, place blocks. Thankfully, I have a, what is it called? A blueprint for it. So I'm going to show you guys, because I want to hook up a little bit here, going out that way, and a little bit here going out this way. I'll make this a cohesive road right here. So I'm going to go blueprints, roads, straight road. That almost looks like it lines up, but it's too low. Is there a way to bring it up? There we go. Let's push H. This is a nice little blueprint. I really like how this turned out. Let's check it out. We have ourselves lights for the road. We have ourselves lights for the walkway. It looks all pretty. It's great. So that's basically what I was doing for hours and hours and hours for a day. I was just building roads just so I could get this infrastructure good and ready. There we go. And now I want to build the ramps again. But technically I would use the two Too high ramps. Suppose I could have just switched it. This is fine. Because what I found last time I used vehicles is if the incline is too steep, it takes forever to zoop that. Oh good, that is down. So we'll zoop it this way. Beautiful. It takes forever to get the vehicles to go up. They just won't do it. And so that's just not something I want to do. I'm going to zoop you down. I'm going to zoop you down 3. Even though some of that's wasted underground, that's fine. I just didn't want any floaty bits, so beautiful. Alright, so now I want to customize your asphalt. So I want it to kind of be like this. Beautiful. I'm not sure if I want it to, well, I might as well have it go right there. And the way I got these lines was interesting because if you go into patterns, you have center line and everything else, but that goes in the center of just one foundation. So what I had to do instead was go these things right here, side dotted line, and just do it right on the edge and do it for both sides. So I'm going to, yeah, this one's fine. Do that and then that on both platforms, and then it makes a double line. You'll notice it's yellow. The default is yellow, so we have to change that later. But let's get the icons for the rest. I'm going to do, I think it's probably this one for what I need. Yeah, let's go boom, 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 and boom. There we go. Now we have our 4. That looks good. That looks good. That looks better than I thought it would. Okay. Go back to the single. Like that. That. That and that. Because otherwise it's just a very skinny line. So I need to go colors. And then I think I did it's the secondary color right here is what changes the color, not the primary color. That took me forever to figure out. There we go. All good. Wait, oh, I missed one. So, materials. No, patterns. Where was I? There I was. That. And again, we go into customize your colors. Find a secondary white color. Go bam, bam. There we go. That was some of it. The other part is moving the steel beams, which sometimes don't like to behave. That's fine. We can make them behave. So over time, you just kind of get used to placing them. Steel beams are great, though. I had to use the steel beams to make these lights work. Otherwise, they wouldn't just place on nothing. So I really had to work on that. The players, I'm not in the way. I'm miles away from that. See, I'm not sure what I want to do here. I might want to just extend this like this, but I'll leave that for now. Just because I have the walkway and everything, and I'm not too fussed about it. What I might do is I might just... I could go customizer, patterns. Where is it? Right here, large sidewalk. There we go. I don't want to be on the bomb, please. But there we go. Now I can just walk across the sidewalk right here and keep up with that. This one I should probably do the same, in all fairness. So let's do that. Customize your... This is a sidewalk. Boom. Hey, look. It's all taken care of. I'll place lights and stuff later, but lights... Well, I'll place them now. You just bring the lights over, and they just kind of snap. It's kind of nice. It doesn't take all that long. But if I didn't have the blueprints, this would have taken days more than several hours. So, thank goodness for blueprints. I said it before in the motor video. I'll say it again in this one. Blueprints are phenomenal. The only problem I had with the blueprints, and honestly these signs, is you notice that... Not that, please. You notice that I don't have signs going up the road because I can't quite rotate them the way I'd like to. I'd like them to be even. It doesn't quite work, and I didn't want just zigzaggy all the way up, so I figured I'd just leave it. We could have darkness up there, that's fine. So I'm going to Control C, and then Control V. Just paste these. Oh, my goodness, I thought I had them all. So Control V, there we go. And I have like a light blue for the walkway and then a cool yellow for the inside. So Control C, there we go. And even at night, you could actually tell the difference. These really do light up a lot. So it's pretty great. Cool. We got that going. Now it's time to build our first car. I would like it to be facing this way, please. Oh, yeah. It can't hold much. And I put some just coal in there for power, but... Oh, wonderful. I have not driven in a vehicle since they've fixed the physics, so far so good, and it's going up this ramp pretty quick. I'm pretty happy with that. I was nervous because this, even though it's only a 2 high ramp, it's still pretty dang... Ooh, off the road. It's still pretty steep, so we got ourselves a road all the way over here. So I'm going to make a sharp turn. Woo! Crush my pedestrians just a little bit. It's fine. That'll be okay. The only pedestrian here is me. And I got some truck ports. And I have these at all of my factories that are producing lots of things. So let's hop out of here. This is... Oh, yeah. Okay, so this is the... I'm going to have a truck running around, dropping off compacted coal to these stations. They're all set to unload, so the truck will just come by, drop it off. And what that's going to do is that's going to feed out of there into the fuel thing of all of these depots. So whenever any truck comes by, they'll just say, oh, I will happily take this fuel so I can continue on my merry way. So I could have something picking up all of these, which I'll probably have to upgrade. In all fairness, I have the belt size and those miners down there are still Mark 1. So I could totally upgrade this factory and start spending out lots more of these, which I will probably have to do. 10 a minute's acceptable for now, though. So I could come and get my modular frames and then drag them off to another factory somewhere over there. Or my automatic wiring. I could just grab those and drop them off at a factory somewhere else. I am so excited. This is going to expand our factories a ton. Having this massive infrastructure in place is just going to make all the difference in the world. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you guys where I am planning to build my sulfur factory or my compacted coal factory. Drive by the motor factory, and then I will finish up where I'm going to be building the coal power plant. So the coal power plant is going to be straight, so I'm not going to go by there. This is where I get my AI limiters, my quick wire. That factory needs upgraded too. None of these are powered because they all take 20 megawatts of power each. Here's all the things from my coal, or from my steel, and the motors. So let's hop out of you. So yet again, another input, all feeding into the back there. And these already have upspouts. These are going to be taking in materials soon. Whenever I need, hey, I need whatever. I don't quite know which is going to go where because I don't have it hooked up downstairs, but they're just going to be taking all of the goodies that we're producing down here and bringing them up. Look at this beautiful factory, though. I mean, it's just gorgeous. You notice everything is running green. Everything is 100%. We are actually getting out 20 motors a minute. We are actually getting out all of the excessive amounts of steel. Oh, yeah, I put in dimensional depots to each of these so I could actually start getting stuff. It's actually kind of a handy setup, really, this. I really like that. But yeah, we're getting 30 encased industrial beams, 75 steel plates. I don't remember how many of these things we're getting. We're getting, like, I think it's 120 minus that, so 65 pipes. And there are 20 motors. It's fantastic. And all of these, I think, yeah, are completely full. Even the motors, where if I were motors, completely full. It's just bonkers. The efficiency on this is crazy. So here's the upspouts for all of those. So when I start getting factories that I need to move my steel pipes over for this factory, I could just bring them from right here with the truck, since I have the road network. Oh, I forgot to grab the versatile frameworks. Oh, shoot. I'll do that after we get the baby oil factory set up, because baby oil factory is actually just right along here. Woo, we burned through coal fast. Oh my goodness. Interesting. It is so much quicker in this bad boy, though. I like this so much better than walking back and forth. And I like the fact that I can hit these without flying off the edge. That's pretty great. I was super proud that I was able to thread the needle here. Check this out. Just straight shot. Bam. Like, it is amazing. And it all looks good. It looks great. I'm very excited for this. So our oil is actually just like right here. So I'm going to hop out of my car. And I may have to like destroy my car. I don't know if I'm going to get 19 more out of this. I'm going to... Oh, yeah, no, I'm not loading a path. Please get me out. Okie dokie. I may have to fight a little bit to get the oil. I'm not sure. But these are all blueprints. So this top part is a blueprint. And the bottom part's a blueprint, and it just all kind of meshes together. It doesn't look like they're as big as they are, but they are massive. And it looks good. I think it looks great. I'm super happy with that. Can I jump on you? Oh, yeah. Those guys are fun. Okay. Let's get... Do I have sun rebar in there? I do. Let's tap. I think it's this one I want to tap. Oh, wrong game. I am not playing Minecraft. Go away. So this is normal crude oil. So this is going to be a very sloppy factory. Don't take this as a finished product, even a little bit. You can't actually take full advantage of oil until you do those unlocks, until you get a packager, until you get recipes for the heavy oil residue and stuff. Right now, I don't really have recipes for those. So just going to get it set up, pumping out some plastic and some rubber in the background. Then I'm going to go grab the stuff for the versatile frameworks and move on from there. So where is... Ah, there we go. Oil extractor. I'm going to have it face this way just because there's more space that way. It's not going to be overclocked. It's not going to be good. It's just going to be hooked up. So this is pumping out 120 per minute. I could actually jazz that up if I really so wanted. I could go, whoop, let's get 300, which would fill up an entire pipe, which is exactly what I'm going to do, by the way. But right now, 120 is more than enough, right? So let's get ourselves some refineries. These guys are mega big. And again, I'm not doing anything huge here. I'm not going to be making like 12 of these, and it's not going to be super efficient or anything like that. Because I'm just going to be making plastic. I could... Actually, I have recipes for residual stuff, but I don't even have the polymer resin from anything yet. I could make fuel, which would make some polymer resin, but I don't have anything to package the fuel with, and I don't have the power plant, so I couldn't even run these in generators even if I wanted to. So all I could do right now, suppose I could make some petroleum coke. Maybe I'll just do that in the background and just burn it off. So how much can I make for plastic? Takes 30 a minute. I'm getting 120. I get 20 plastic and it pumps out oil residue. So let's do 2 of those. That's 40 a minute. Sorry for your ears. Actually, you know what? Uh-oh. You're a big boy. Ow. In the options menu, somebody told me that if I go to audio, I come down here to sound effects, do I have equipment volume? Is there a chainsaw? Chainsaw volume. Because the chainsaw always comes out super loud. I'm going to apply. Yes, please. Let's see if the chainsaw is as loud as it was, because it would be really nice if it wasn't. Oh, it's not oppressive anymore. Oh, how wonderful. Mildly frustrating. Okay. So let's put this the right way. Let's get rid of that. That's why it wouldn't work the way I wanted it to. Put you there. I kind of like that little up-down. I mean, it's definitely not going to stay because these are all going to be on nice platforms. Soon-ish. That'll probably be next episode, actually. I'll probably dig really deep into... No. I would like you... There we go. Noodle is always the best. Noodle is the most forgiving. Let's get rid of you. There we go. Okay. Because you can get away with a lot with Noodle, which is great. So I'm still going to do the weirdness though, because I'm going to go up, over, and up, and then over. We are going to put a input. Oh, I can't. Oh, bummer. Fine. I'm going to find the center of these two and just put a merger. And have that coming out. There we go. Again, not great, but should do the job. And we'll do something like that over here for the... Oh, I didn't put recipes in, did I? Because it all went to poop. I don't know how high I need to go if this would even work. Nope. Oh. You'll go on top. You'll kind of work? Can I put one up here? Will that one work? Weird. You kind of work there. I don't know where you connected to, but you need to stop. That is not okay. Huh. Fine. This one doesn't want to behave because it acts like it's on a different level or something. Well, what I could do is I could do this, have it come out, do this, have it come out. Again, I don't need this to be pretty. I just need it to function. Because this is literally going to be torn down next episode. and it's only going to be up just long enough to get me a nice stock of plastic and rubber so I could do a lot of the research stuff. So, where is my merger? Right there. Let's go ahead and bring you in. Perfect. Lovely. There. There we go. Okay. Now I need pipes coming out. Now these pipes, I just decided that I'm going to run it into petroleum coke, which is great. That way I could just make some petroleum coke, which kind of acts as a fuel source too, so it'll be kind of nice. Because I might need that. I don't quite know how it's made, but I'm assuming it's with a refinery, because I've learned that everything is refineries. Once you hit past this point in the game, everything's going to be refineries. You're going to be making your copper out of refineries, or smelting your copper from refineries. You're going to be doing your concrete from refineries and everything else, because you could mix water and the base element in these things and get out a lot more resources, which is wonderful. Quite literally, just very, very cool. Let's get a chainsaw again, because these are in the way. These will definitely be having to... These will absolutely have to be taken down once we start placing stuff in this area anyway. So we might as well just jump the gun, take it all down now. Grab some nuts. You know, live life. So this is one storage container. I don't know. Actually, this power plant's going to take me a long time, so I'm going to be able to store up a lot of plastic and rubber, which is great. It's quite literally why I'm doing this now instead of at the end. I thought about doing it at the end, and I said, no, that's just silly. I might as well reap the rewards from what I intake, right? So let's switch you around and then flip you. That didn't flip. And then flip you like that. Let's get ourselves a lift. Doesn't need to be a fast lift. Whoa, wrong way. Let's get ourselves a lift. There we go. Whoa. What am I even doing with my life? There we go. Lift like that. Now that's going to put everything in the top. Lovely. You can come straight over. You can come over like this. Hey. And clip right through a bush. Because why not? I'm going to leave that bush there for now, though, because I like nuts. That's how I make my inhalers, so. I don't know how many of these things I will need, so I need to do a little bit of math there. How much residual fuel are these putting out? So this one's plastic. This one's plastic, and it's putting out 10 a minute for each machine, so that's 20 a minute. This is putting out 20, so 20... And this will be 40. So there's 60 a minute of residual fuel. Okay. Okay, now how do I make petroleum coke? 40 a minute. So honestly, I could just underclock one and I could be getting lots of petroleum coke. You know what? Let's do it. So I do have a way to kill... this is the wrong way. I did it again. Ugh. I wonder how many times I'm going to do that before I learn how refineries are placed. But I could do this. Let's get a junction. There, and right here. That's fine. We'll need an upspout. Actually, we don't need an input at all. This is just going to take in straight stuff. That's good. Ooh, 5 kilometers of pipeline. I've been laying some pipe. That's good. So that's going to go into these. I'm just going to underclock this. You're going to take petroleum coke. You're going to be doing 60 a minute, which is only taking 20 heavy oil residue. Beautiful. And you're going to be doing petroleum coke. Cool. The reason why I'm doing that is just because I would like these to keep running. If you back up on the heavy oil residue, this whole factory just shuts down. You won't get your plastic, you won't get your rubber. So it's nice to it's nice to have a way to get rid of all that. So let's get ourselves a merger. And I'm going to merge these two like that. This is pumping out 120, isn't it? So let's do Mark II. And this is going to be technically Mark I. Oh gosh, hi guys. I just need one of you to stop flailing around while I futz with this one. If you activate those bees, I'm going to be so upset with you. Jeez. Defending the environment and stuff. How dare you? Okay, I'm going to get a smart splitter here because I'm actually going to put up a sink. And I do want to store some of the petroleum coke, because I could use that as a power source for my vehicle. So, spatial. Awesome sink. This is going to suck up a lot of power, and the main reason why I'm not building a full-on power plant or full-on oil plant is because this is going to take a lot of power. This needs to be Mark III for sure. Gosh dang. You're a big one too. Ow. Stop it. Holy crap. Okay. Need to just take a hit off my inhaler after that. That was stressful. So I'm going to place you. Hook you up. I'm going to place you here. And hook you up to these two. Again, nothing pretty. Does not need to be pretty. So I'm going to place one here and one here. Hook these up. Actually, I'll just hook this one up. Oh no, let's do this one. As it clips through the building, that's fine. And we'll put you to this as well. Bam. Now these should all just be working, like flat out, which is kind of exciting. I want to see the plastic coming out. Oh, they're noisy. Wow, oh, look at that. Oh, look at it. Oh, it's our first plastic and rubber. Just from a quick little thrown together, super quick garbage factory that's going to be giving us lots and lots of delightful goodies over time. Wonderful. Wish I had packaged fuel because then I could get something to fly my thing. Oh, is this producing petroleum coke yet? Oh, shoot. Let's have the center be none. And the right be any. No. Let's have the right be none. The left be any. Let's put up a storage container. I'm not going to put up a seriously big one. I'll just put up the double one. No double stacks here. Don't need that. We'll hook this up. There we go. And then this is now going to be overflow. Perfect. Great, great, great. Now, can I pull stuff out of here? Good, because I need to power my vehicle for the road. I'm taking all these. Very nice, very nice. I'm going to wait here until I get a stack of each. So, I will bring you guys back when I'm back on the road. Okay, here we are. You've seen this place before. Right next to our automated wiring, we got our beautiful 2400. What are these? What are these? The versatile frameworks. So 2400 of those. I don't need them to keep producing after I take this, so I'm just going to leave that like that for now. My bags are going to be super full. I grabbed some goodies so I could carry stuff with me. Trying to figure out the best way to do this. Do I have garbage on me? I do, but I kind of want to turn that into biofuel. And wow, 18 from those splitters. Holy cow. Let's put the chainsaw away. I'm going to grab as many of these as I can. We're going to go up to the car because there's actually a little storage, just a little one in the car. So I made really long ladders to get up to these at all the places just to make it quick and easy. Way easier than going all the way to the start of the road, right? So we're going to come up here, go in here, and drop this stuff off. There's a bit. Why, hello, space elevator. Long time no see. We put 2,000 in earlier. We're dropping off the last little bit now. Complete. Now we won't see the other part of the space elevator for a very long time. But hey, that part's done. And that's, you know, it's you always got to celebrate your milestones, no matter how small, right? I'm going to come over here and toss the rest of the versatile framework in our quick and easy number muncher thing right here. There they are. All that's going in. Look at it go. Now that we have the truck system set up, that will be easy enough to make a factory for those. So I don't know how many I'm going to need, but we'll need them. I need to grab some goodies. Also, I would like these, please. I need 1,000 of these. Do I have any on me? I have 200 on me. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You notice I have a lot of rubber and plastic. I went back and grabbed what was made. That way I don't have to worry about it. Let's grab motors from my inventory. In that, I love the dimensional depots. Okay. So I'm going to drop all these off. Might as well drop these off and I'll be back for the rest. I don't know why I grabbed so many. Math didn't math well. 8 times 2 is not 1,000. Or 8 times 200 is not 1,000. It's 1,600. That's fine. I have some extra. I guess it's okay. I will want extra of these. 1, 2, 3, 4. 200 might be enough. Honestly, what do power extractors and stuff take? Now that I think about it. Oh, good. I already have them kind of marked out. I forgot I did that. Because this coal power plant is going to take 80 coal miners. And what was it? 40 water extractors. Technically 39. And lots of miners. So, it'll be good. It'll be good when we get it going. Oh yeah, look at all those iron plates we're going to need. Holy cow. Yeah, we'll need a lot of everything, so... But thankfully, past Sage Night was super smart. I have chests out there full of them, so I don't have to worry about bringing it with me here. Actually, I kind of want to put the other motor in my inventory for now, so I can keep filling up. Let's push the big red button.
Milestone reached. Fixit has granted you the power of flight, provided you have a jetpack and the appropriate fuels. The jetpack refuels automatically while you are standing on a surface, and different fuel types will affect the jetpack's functionality. With this increased versatility, you will no doubt achieve efficiency levels previously unheard of.
All right, our first jetpack. Cool. How can I change the fuel needed? I don't know, actually. But I learned from my wife that you could actually use solid biofuel for it, which is kind of cool. It takes a lot, though, and it goes through it super quick. Can I just drag and drop, maybe? No? I would love... Oops. I would love to know how I could feel that. But for now, I'm going to keep the parachute. I just wanted to get that out of the way. All right, so let's select you. I need to grab some goodies. Oh, I forgot about this. Oh no, how long of a wait? 3 minutes. Well, I don't want to leave you guys out of all the lore drops and everything, since it's brand new, really. So I'm going to just bring you back in every few minutes and we'll complete another milestone. I have a lot of plastic and rubber. We can bust through a lot of these and hopefully get something going. And then I'll bring you over and show you where we're building that other coal power plant. Okay, we got our little flyboy back. Let's do this one really quick. This is going to be the fluid packaging, which is going to be great. Gonna do that. Thank you.
Milestone reached. Avoid the embarrassment of placing liquids in your pockets only for them to spread across your suit. Package and unpackage them with the packager. Packaging fluids allows them to be transported in your inventory, on conveyor belts, and by vehicles. For increased, non-pocket related fluid storage, you can now use the industrial fluid buffer.
Oh, man. Okay, excuse me. Excuse me. So, slight change of plans for the, look at it at night. Isn't it so pretty? Oh, these roads are so good. But, I'm going to go ahead and hook up just a small little, just a small little bit pumping out fuel so I could get packaged fuel. And then while I wait, I'm going to hold on to that. That way I could keep these bad boys running a little bit longer, for one. And for two, I could get my jetpack up and operational. That would be super helpful for the upcoming build. So I would like to do that. And we got a bit of time before re-entry, so yeah. Yeah. Out here. And I'm hoping I could actually do this. The reason why I'm so stressing about power, let me show you what my power draw is. Just with these, like, refiners take a silly amount of power. Look at that. I only have 300 power in which to set up another power plant. So I might even have to go through and shut down my steel factory just to get this up and operational. The other power plant up and operational. So that might be a thing. We'll figure it out together. But that's, you know, that's kind of where we're at and why I'm only doing sloppy stuff for now. I need to be making empty canisters. And these, I don't need a lot. Actually, do I? I might keep those hooked up. How much fuel? 60 per minute. And it's only going to be pumping out 40 a minute. And if I get a packager, I'm going to move the packager this way. So if I get myself a packager, which can I build? Good. I can build it. This is going to take input from this. Oh, goodness. I'd rather have the pipe be weird than everything else, so let's make that packager differently. Where's my packager? Right here. These things are kind of cool. I've never really dealt with the unpackaging of stuff, but you can actually put this stuff in trucks and move it around. That's kind of neat. I'm going to do this. You're going to go in here. Let's go ahead and get these hooked up to power. These shouldn't take a lot of power, so I'm not too stressed about that. That refinery will, for sure, but I'm not too stressed about that. Can I? Yeah, I can. No, let's make another power pole. I might need it. So you are making fuel. And this fuel is going to come into that packager. Right there. Does that actually work without being weird? Nope. It cuts right through the building. Oh, it's hideous, but it's going to work. So that's fine. I'm going to be making packaged fuel. And how much can I make? 40 a minute? This is pumping out 40 a minute. That is way too much fuel, but that's fine. And any backup will go into these. Okay, round 3. Let's get ourselves... This is petroleum power that we're unlocking here. So I could technically build the power plant now. However, I do want to get...
Milestone reached. It is my honor and privilege to inform you that the fuel-powered generator, as well as the industrial fluid buffer, are now available. Due to a lack of gold in your sector, Caterium will serve as a suitable replacement to construct the fuel-powered generator. Your research into this element was valuable. In fact, you in particular are my most valuable pioneer, but don't tell the others I said that, it would be bad for morale.
Thanks. I think I'm the only pioneer, but thanks. I appreciate that. But what I was saying before Ada interrupted me is that I want to wait until I get Pipeline Engineering Mark II before I upgrade that plant. I'm not sure if I can, but I'm going to try. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to gather up all the materials for this bad boy. We have, 9 minutes to wait on that. But I do want to get that going. I wish I could put the stuff in there now. I know you could do it beforehand if you're like if you prep for it and everything else. I understand that's a thing you could do. I just not something I've done particularly. So it's fine. This is fine. I think that's... Oh, crap. One too many motors. I'll just put it here. I have all the motors I need. I have all those I need. Oh my goodness, I need more plastic. That's okay, I need more fuel too, because I grabbed this much fuel, and it's so nice. It's so nice. Let me grab 1,000 wire too, but I'll show you why the fuel is great. Oh, I've been missing that. It's so nice. If I want, I could fly up. Yeah. Very cool. Okie dokie. Let's toss this. I don't need that little bit right there. That's fine. All right. I'm going to grab more plastic, a little bit more fuel, and then we will get industrial manufacturing unlocked as well. Okie dokie. Fuel and everything acquired. But I wanted to show you guys where this road ends, because I haven't actually taken you up there. So I'm at my steel factory. I'm going to head right up here. Oh man, this is so much better than walking up this ramp, because my goodness, that felt like it would take forever. But this is where I'm going to have everything be in general, is at this level. So I think I could go over most of the grasslands with it. I have a little ramp right there that's going to go up to those trees up there. That's a scary place though, and I don't need to be over there until I need bauxite, I think. I hope. But we have our coal, the extra coal that's not being used, like right there. I mean, it has a miner on it, but it's not actually being used. It can pump out 250 coal, which is great. Actually, it could pump out, goodness, more than that, like a lot more. But I didn't have to go very far. I'm excited to see where this road takes us when we keep going straight. But I got tired of placing roads, and quite honestly, this is as far as I need to be. I think that's still more jungle, so I'm just going to punch right through there and see what's on the other side. I think I'll have the trains run alongside this. I'm not positive, though. I've never dealt with trains, so I don't know. But what I do know is that right up here, we have ourselves our... Uh-oh. Does that sound like a critter? No, no critter. We have ourselves a danger flower and an impure sulfur node, which is not great. However, there is a critter. If I scan for sulfur, just right down the hill there, not very far at all, there's another vein that is also impure. So if I take these two impure sulfur nodes and combine them, I could get a fair amount, and I could start making myself a good bit of smokeless powder. Or actually, no, compacted coal is this one. The smokeless powder is going to be elsewhere, but this is going to be making the compacted coal, which is going to go into I'll put a truck port right there. And that will start our ability to have this whole road network be utilized properly. So I don't know about you guys, but I'm really excited for that. That'll make throwing down something so trivial as a versatile framework factory real easy, because I can just put that anywhere and have trucks run to it, drop stuff off, boom. Versatile framework being made all the time. Although I don't need that until tier 8, because that's how you make the fuel rods for nuclear power. Woo! I got a little wobbly. Ah, there's our freighter. Coming right back. Beautiful. Almost perfect time. So I'm running out of my petroleum coke. That's fine. I grabbed 500 fuel. So that's enough for getting me floating around for a bit and fueling this bad boy. And the fuel lasts a little bit longer in the Explorer than the petroleum coke. Petroleum coke burns even faster than coal did. So it's just really a quick burning fuel source. Not really something to use all that much. It's like throwing pine needles on a fire. It just burns right up. It does add fuel to the fire, but not very efficiently. Okay, hello, freighter. What does Ada have to say now? I'ma push it.
Milestone reached. Manufacturers can receive up to 4 inputs for the production of complex parts, such as computers and heavy modular frames, but most importantly the 2 new project parts. The modular engine and adaptive control unit are essential for the development of Phase 3 of project assembly. You are making good progress. The future is starting to look bright.
Ooh, buddy, look what this takes. This takes heavy modular frames, which is going to be a mega factory in and of itself. Computers, which is another mega factory that we'll have to build. The adaptive control units, or not the adaptive control units, the automated wiring, which we already have a factory for. I may have to upscale it, because I'd like to be able to produce 2 of these bad boys a minute. 1 is not where I'd like to be on that. Nope. Let's select recipe instead. The motors, it takes a smart plating. I just happen to have a smart plating factory. So I can produce 2 of those a minute too, because I'm producing 4 smart plating a minute. Oh, this one's going to be a cake factory to put together. I could do that almost right now. I'm not going to, but I could. Well, that's exciting. Now this is an intimidating recipe just because of what it needs. However, I do want to get this set up and going. Like nowish if I can. I don't quite know where to put that up, but I'd like it to be going just a little bit with some chests, just so I can get the heavy modular frames in. Because before I upgrade my oil plant, I want pipeline engineering, which takes 50 of these bad boys. Granted, I have 20 from a crash site right here. That is not 50. True facts. 20 is absolutely not 50. Oh, but you know what I realized? Yeah. What does it take for the alien technology? So this takes computers. That would be great to have. It's 500 free power and plus 10% extra power. That's awesome. However, I would like the production amplifier first, because that doubles the output at the cost of a lot of power. And I could do that, I learned, for power slugs, and I could get double the power slugs stuff. So I could do that. What does it take to make circuit boards? Oh, pish posh. Nothing. Well, that's cool. All right, so I might look into that. I might look into that, but not this episode. Maybe at the end of it if I'm feeling zesty. But I think we've done a whole lot so far. Already we've done a lot. So let me put my X here. We've done 4 milestones. That's crazy go nuts. We have ourselves the versatile framework in the space elevator. We got our roads, the tour done of the roads that we have going so far, which I think are beautiful and very, very useful. We got our baby oil factory set up, which is better than what I thought it'd even be. I already have packaged fuel, which is great. Yeah, we've done a lot. That's fantastic. So I think what I might do, how much does this take for, I was looking at the wrong recipe. Oh, I could even set up my, my factory over there for the sand fluctuators. I won't do that today. But I'll do it sometime soon. These manufacturers take 55 megawatts of power. So I really only want the one running for now. Making heavy modular frames. It's going to take screws, encased industrial beams, steel pipes, and modular frames. I'm just going to grab a ton of modular frames and a ton of rods, because I have rods just in a chest over there. Fill those up, make a constructor, and I'm going to put this actually over in the steel factory anyway, just for now, so I can pump out some heavy modular frames. I'll bring you guys back in when I get that all set up so you can see what I'm doing there. Just so if you guys ever are in the pickle where you want the better pipes and everything, this is a good way to do it. So I'll see you guys in a bit. And we're back. It may be hideous, but it's very temporary. I like to make my temporary builds actually pretty hideous, just so I can get stuff going. And then I don't feel obligated to keep it. I could just be like, ew, this is awful. Let's just get rid of it. I like to do that. That's what I prefer to do. I need to make a merger here. Thank you. And I don't think there's a nice way to do this, so let's just wiggle you around. Nope. Oh. No. Fine. I'm going to have to find a nice way to do this. Let's have you go this way. Mark 4. I'm going to bring you around here. Actually, what I could do is I could bring you into a splitter. Just right here. There. Looks awful, but it's going to get the job done. I had to build a lot of these things, which is kind of crazy. But I'm going to fill this up with all the rods I have. That's all of them. And it's going to go to both of these lines and make a lot of screws, because that's what the manufacturers usually held up on, is a silly amount of screws. We already have 8 though, so that's something. And we need only 50 for that milestone. And that's quite literally the only reason why I'm running this, because it's 55 megawatts of power that I could be doing something else with. So, hooray! So this ought to get us hopefully up to the 50 that we need. We only need 30, so I'm hoping that's enough. That's going to be a heck of a factory when we get it. Thankfully, we have 2 of the products right here. Actually, technically, we have all 3 of the products that we could pipe, and then we just need to make a screw factory. Just a little one. That could be something that we get going just in the background sometime. That's good. But first, we need to really tackle our power issues. Because I still don't know if we have enough power to even turn on this coal power plant. So I'm hoping we do. We'll find out. So I'm going to take you guys out to where it's going to be. You guys have seen it before. It's so pretty out here. Up this high, you could really get just kind of a scale of how big this world is, because we haven't even seen the grasslands or anything, or the dune desert behind there or anything like that. I don't know if I'm going to keep this going straight or not. I might make this just a straight road and have this stop, because this will be the end of what I'm going to have at this level. And then everything else is going to be higher up. That's going through the jungle, and I can just make roads wherever I need to from up there. That's probably what's going to happen. But here is our power plant here. You remember this? This is where our quartz and our silica and the SAM fluctuators. I might not make those here. I might just take the SAM and bring it elsewhere. Ooh, that's a really good idea. I can just take the SAM. I'm just going to do that now so I don't forget. SAM. This. I'll take the SAM goo, the reanimated SAM. Select icon, please. And I'll bring that to my motor factory, and then I'll have my 120 that I need for everything. So that means I need to tweak around some of the numbers again, but that's fine. I'm positive I have extra stuff for it. So I'm gonna hop off a Z-cliff here. Woo! And inside of all these containers, I am prepped. Oof. I'm used to the parachute. You have to activate this a little bit sooner, but look at that, 21,000 concrete. We have all the pipes, hopefully all the sheets that we'll need. We have all the wires, all the beams. We even have the 12, I put the 12 power slugs, the 12, what do they call these? Power shards in here, because I'm going to overclock each miner that I put down. So I'm going to get those going. What I'm going to do, my goal is, well, to get that power slug, obviously, but also to put it right out here, like just right in the middle of the water, and then have all the water generators right there, just sucking it all up. I think I could get away with something like that. These might prove somewhat of an issue. Maybe I'll bring it over here. I don't quite know, but it's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting. It's going to be a mega build. So I'm going to get started on that. And I'll bring you guys back in when we have a little bit of decent progress. All right, we got a little bit of progress done. Check that out. Isn't it beautiful? Now, this is all just technically theoretical at the moment because nothing's quite hooked up yet, but I'm going to have coal coming up from the bottom, which will be delightful. That way I can hide all the lines underneath. We have 7 rows of these, 12 to each row, except for the top one, which has 8. And it's just beautiful. It's kind of like a neat little pyramid that I'm going to have here. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to obviously get my water from down there. That's a really big area to get a lot of water. That'll be great. I'm going to have to use a lot of pumps to get all the water up, which is kind of problematic, but not the end of the world. And I'm going to have the water kind of trail up these. So it's going to be 2 per row. So I'm going to need, hopefully I can fit it. I'm not sure if I can, especially because this is going to be in the way and I might just have to deal with that. Maybe I'll go underneath for that bit. I'm not quite sure, but because there's a lot of rows. There's 7 rows, technically. This row won't need one. I'm going to just bring it from underneath because it's the first one. And I'll just hook it up right through here. I'll probably even put floor holes right there just to prep for it. But I have grumpy critters right down there. Hello. This is why the jetpack is so cool, is because I can do stuff like this. But yeah, I'm going to have the pipes running up here for all the other rows. That's 2 per, I think I could fit 3 per line. So that's 6. So that's 1, 2, 3. Maybe. And then I could just run the back one straight up. Yeah, I could probably get away with that. I think it'd look cool just to have pipes trailing their way up here though. And just kind of branching off into these. Have one go through a floor hole and then have the other go straight over right into this. That'll look good. Actually, I'll probably put the floor hole here for the one that's going all the way to the other side. Just trail it along the top. because I think I'm just going to trail everything along the ceiling. Maybe? I don't know. The logistics are going to be a nightmare for sure, but the outline's done, and I think it's looking really good. I'm excited to finish up the rest, so I'll bring you guys back when I get the logistics floor done and everything else, and then we will have a grand powering on. Probably a snippet after that. Okay, now it's time for the moment we've all been waiting for. I have to kill my power switch. Boom. Very nice. Everything is off? Yes, everything's off. All right. Belts are still moving. Everything's off, though. I ran out of iron rods, but that's fine, because I was just checking it out, and I have 182. Oh my goodness, that is a beautiful sign. That's not the priority today, though. I'll hit that off next time. I think I have everything hooked up in the power plant, and I want to make sure it's functional. And it's mostly pretty, but there's some jank that I need to fix. I kind of... Full disclosure, it's pretty late at night, and I kind of have to go to work tomorrow, so I just want to make sure this thing is functional. And I want to show it off to you guys. And then in the next day or so, I will go work about by making it prettier. Because some of the pipes are just kind of wonky, and some of the power is a little wonky. But apart from that, we are good, and this is going to look glorious. Just you wait. I've had this idea for a while in my head, just kind of batting around of how I can make it look cool. And oh man, does it look cool. Look at that. Oh, it's so neat. It's like a little pyramid. How cool is that? All right, I'm gonna hop out of my car. Hop off a cliff. Okay. Now's the time, the moment of truth. Okay. Not gonna lie, I'm pretty nervous. So I'm gonna hook you up here. And also hook you up here. There we go. Now, I had to do that because it was taking just enough to probably push me over the edge. Let's make sure the coal is going. It is. Good, good. That's a good sign. Are all these overclocked? They are not. Oh my goodness. Let's crank that. I had to crank these too then. No, these ones look like they're overclocked. Okay, good. I just missed that one. Did I miss the other one too? Yep. Let's fix that. You should be putting out much more, thank you. There we go. Now all of that coal should be running. The first floor is awful. You're gonna have to forgive it because I'm not fixing it. Because there's just no room to wiggle pipes and everything else. But the other floors look kind of like this. Where we have, ooh, so far so good. Where we have our ups going up. And our overs are going to go up when they get here. Where are they? Why are they not flowing? Nothing is coming down that way, and that's concerning. Which one is that? It should be. So, let's see where the disconnect is. Oh no, I think it... Oh, it is. It is. It's just taking a long time to manifold. That's fine. Let's make sure that it's not stuttering. Nope, solid run. Good, good, good. That's what we want to see. How's this one going? This one is held up. That is not what we want to see. These ones are for the upper levels. These ones are the ones going up here. Oh, oh no. Oh no. No, they can't. Oh. This is why we always check our stuff. There we go. Okay, beautiful. Look at it go. Oh, we're missing another one right here. Boom. Nice. I like this. I think it's a clever way to bring it up because it looks good too. It doesn't look super wonky. That's good. I still need to color some of these pipes. Actually, I need to color most of the pipes. Oh, man. All right. Let's check our power. Woo! Look at that. It's only going to get better, too, because this should be about 10,000 once it's all up and good. That'll just take a little bit of time. I could turn back on my steel plant. And we are set. We are super set. That means that next time we can start rocking some very, very good oil plant. Oh, that is very nice. I've been hoping for that for a long time. I'm excited to get into the oil in earnest. Oh, but look at that. Isn't that just fantastic? Just 6,000 power right there. I deserve that sip of coffee. It's going to look even better when I get the finishing touches on it and everything, but my goodness. We got a silly amount done today, people. Look at all of that stuff. That's wonderful. Leave a like if you liked it. If you loved it, please subscribe. It really helps out. And with that, I bid thee all adieu.